Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for inside stories around the junior high.
While many of us were eating our turkey and stuffing on Thanksgiving Day, a group of dancers from Latrobe were participating in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Ninth graders Brenna Barnhart and Aislinn Zimmerman and 8th grader Nina Modecki represented the junior high, and Nina Sarp and I had a chance to talk to a few of the girls. The girls put a lot of time and effort preparing for the parade.
We learned our dance a couple weeks before at our studio. Then when we got to New York,
we had several practices when we got there, like every day.
The girls explained what the best part of the experience was.
I liked waving to all the people in like the buildings and in the windows and on the sidelines and like yelling Happy Thanksgiving. That was really cool.
My favorite part was waving too.
We asked the girls if they would participate again.
Probably not, because if I went back, it would make the first time I went less special, and I want to remember it.
I probably wouldn't either, because I'd want to remember it, and it's once-in-a-lifetime experience.
If you are looking for a way to give back to your community, then being a junior firefighter might be the thing for you.
Are you interested in helping others? Do you want to give back to your community in a fun and exciting way? How about gaining volunteer hours that will stand out on your college applications? Then being a junior firefighter is for you.
I joined just because I like helping people, and it was more a way to get volunteer hours for my job after.
Due to growing up living beside the fire department and my dad being in the fire department before, I've watched all the guys down there and figured, hey, I want to try it one year, and I joined, and I wouldn't regret my decision.
It's different. It's not something you do every day, and every day is different. I mean, you never know what you're going to get. It could be, a structure fire, or it could be just a flooded basement. You never know.
As a junior firefighter, I assist on fire calls, whether it's structure fires, ambulance assist, and I also help out a lot at the station and with the truck.
What I enjoy most of being down the fire hall is all the guys joking around with me and practically being the little sister and being able to be accepted into the brotherhood.
I never did a whole lot of community service, and it was something different for me. And it feels good to do something like that.
It's a great idea to sign up because you're able to get extra community service hours. You're also able to help people and go out of your way for others.
Students will gain leadership and teamwork, as well as fulfilling any community service hour requirements. And also in the near future, we're hoping to set up a scholarship for juniors, for firefighters as well.
There is no typical day in the fire service. Every day is different. One day you may be responding to a fire call. The next day it could be a motor vehicle accident. In times of disasters or emergencies, we may be out helping with flooding conditions. In the spring and fall, a lot of times there's brush fires, so no 2 days are ever the same. As far as training, that varies as well, because you can start out in the junior program learning very basic fire training, and as you go through the fire service, you wind up with more specialized training that requires more time.
Students will give back to the community in a positive, beneficial way.
You can meet with representatives from local departments today during the lunch periods.
Even though the weather has been warmer than normal, it is still time to start thinking about hitting the slopes. Here is Joyce Yin with a look at the activities of the Junior High Ski Club.
Ski Club started, I'd say 5 or 6 years ago with Mr. Maines when he was teaching math at the high school, and Mr. Evans, phys ed teacher, and I kind of assisted them, and then as their duties put them elsewhere, I took over. So I run Ski Club out of the junior high school, and Mr. McCombie, phys ed teacher at the high school, takes care of it up there.
Mr. Habercorn shares what it's like to be in Ski Club.
Ski Club is a great opportunity that we started here. Everybody loads up on the bus, period 8. We get to Seven Springs, get off the bus by 4 o'clock. and you ski on your own until you need to be back at the bus at 9:45.
Students shared what they enjoyed most about skiing with the ski club.
My favorite part of ski club is skiing with my friends, getting Starbucks, and Ava and fruit skis.
My favorite part about ski club is frolicking in the snow.
What I enjoy most about skiing with the ski club is being able to ski with all my friends.
I enjoy watching Lex fall.
My favorite part about ski club is watching Luke Swinski get major air.
If you're interested in joining ski club, see Mr. Habercorn in room C3 for more information and registration.
We will be back after this commercial break.
The Barrier Ball tournament is right around the corner. Dom Leone and Jordan Marquez have some strategies for success. If you like to draw, write, and discuss ideas, then the Creative Cats may be the club for you. Here is reporter Stacy Duncan with the story.
Creative Cats is a club students can join to express their creative ideas. Dr. Bompiani Smith is the sponsor.
Creative Cats began about 4 or 5 years ago when Mrs. Myers and I, the librarian, decided that we needed an outlet for the creative students in the building. There were lots of students we realized were making great efforts at writing creative stories, or that we noticed in our classes making stories, writing stories, and drawing some wonderful artwork, so we decided to give those students an outlet for that process. So we formed the Creative Cats, and we meet for an hour after school, at least once a month, usually whenever my schedule can accommodate that. And when we're in the club, we have a snack, we share our pieces, they are submitted to me and I can make copies of them. And then we go around the room afterwards and give each other some feedback on the things that have been submitted.
We asked students why they joined Creative Cats.
I joined Creative Cats because I felt it was a great opportunity to meet new people and share common interests with them.
I joined because that was a neat thing.
I joined Creative Cats because I thought it would be a fun way to get my art and stories out there.
Students have been working on a variety of ideas. Here's what they created.
So this is what I'm working on right now. I saw a quote on Pinterest and I was like, hey, that's really cute, so I drew it.
I'm currently working on this horse sketch. It's just kind of a doodle right now, but yeah.
This is what I'm working on right now for Creative Cats. It is a book of all the creatures in my story that I've been working on right now. If you've ever seen Gravity Falls or the Spiderweb Chronicles, it's somewhat like that.
We asked students what they liked most about Creative Cats.
My favorite part is when we get to eat snacks.
My favorite part is making inside jokes about Luke Hemmings.
Hearing other people's stories and seeing their drawings.
Reporting for Wildcat Insider, I'm Stacy Duncan.
The swim team started the season with a win against Mount Pleasant. The girls' team won by a score of 93 to 72, and the boys won 73 to 67. Reporter Ronnie Burns had a chance to talk to some of the freshmen.
Swimming and diving team began last week. We had a chance to talk to some of the team members about the season.
There are a lot of fun memories and experiences on the team.
I'd have to say that just hanging out with everyone, it's pretty fun all around.
My favorite part of the team is being able to see everyone else improve along with yourself.
My favorite part of the team is hanging out with Gray Aragoni at 5 in the morning.
The boys team has a lot of potential but still have work to do.
Considering we have 4 boys, we'll be lucky to win 1 meet.
The girls team also has a lot of potential.
I think we look pretty good. We have a lot of swimmers and everyone is doing very well.
I agree.
There are many things to accomplish during the season.
I want to make states individually, but other than that, not much.
My goal is to make windmills individually.
My goal is to make windmills individually for the 100 fly.
Matt's event. First place in 200 individual medley. First place in 100 backstroke. Joyce's event. Second place in 100 breaststroke. Second place in 200 individual medley. Kylie's event. First place in 100 fly. First place in 200 free.
For the Wildcat Insider, I'm Ronnie Burns.
Baking holiday cookies, watching movies, or decorating the tree. We asked students and staff how they get into the holiday spirit in today's Cat Chat.
Being in the holiday spirit is I would think about how many good times I've had with my family.
Baking cookies.
Baking cookies and hanging out with family.
Making gingerbread houses.
Play in the snow.
Watching Christmas movies.
I like to ride the train around Santa at the mall.
I have a train.
Go Black Friday shopping.
Watch Christmas movies.
Bake Christmas cookies, watch Christmas movies, and wear Christmas pajamas.
I decorate my Christmas tree with my family.
Go shopping.
And I bake cookies.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Wildcat Insider. We will see you for our holiday special on December 21st.